Damian Hall is second. Orlando Morris from Barbados in turn 7 is seated. Best lap is a 0:58.646. Dominic Charles from Trinidad and Tobago in turn 7 is P1. Best lap is a 0:56.904. Damian Hall is second. Kadeem Mohammed is P3. Dominic Charles in turn 9 is first. Oswine Wilson from Guyana is P8. qualification session is at Bushy Park Circuit in Gascon, Barbados. The wind speed is 7 km/h from the north-northeast. Dominic Charles is P1. Damien Hall from Barbados is second. Dominic Charles from Trinidad and Tobago in turn 9 is P1. Dominic Charles improved his first with a 0:57.229. Damien Hall is second. Damien Hall improved his second with a 0:57.408. 0.179 off pole. With a 0:56.822. Dominic Charles is P1. Damien Hall is P2. Damien Hall improved his P2 with a 0:57.145. 0.323 off pole. Kevin Johnson is P3. Kevin Johnson improved his third with a 0:57.755. 0.933 off pole. Kevin Johnson is up 0.03 in turn 6. Dominic Charles is provisional pole with a 0:56.621. Dominic Charles is P1. Damien Hall is P2. Oswine Wilson from Guyana in turn 6 is P4 up 0.14. Oswine Wilson improved his third with a 0:57.651. 1.030 off pole. Dominic Charles is first. Damien Hall is P2. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Oswine Wilson in turn 6 is P3 up 0.10. Wilson improved his P3 with a 0:57.393. 0.772 off pole. Dominic Charles is first. Damian Hall in turn 6 is second. Best lap is a 0:57.145. 0.524 off pole. Dominic Charles is P1. Best lap is a 0:56.621. Damian Hall is P2. Johnson from Barbados in turn 6 is P4. Best lap is a 0:57.755. 1.134 off pole. Qualifying session is now in overtime. Damian Hall is second. Damian Hall is up 0.02 in turn 9. Damian Hall improved is second with a 0:57.059. 0.438 off pole. Orlando Morris is P6. Robert Simmons from Barbados is P7. Orlando Morris is P6. Dominic Charles is P1. Damian Hall is P2. The race session is at Bushy Park Circuit in Gascon, Barbados. The wind speed is 7 km/h from the north-northeast. Dominic Charles is first. Damian Hall from Barbados is P2. Oswine Wilson from Guyana is third. Kevin Johnson is P4. Kadeem Mohammed from Barbados is P5. Orlando Morris is sixth. Robert Simmons from Barbados is 7th. Dominic Charles from Trinidad and Tobago is first. Race start. Damian Hall in turn 1 is P1. Damian Hall in turn 2 is P1. Dominic Charles in turn 4 is P2. Damian Hall in turn 6 is P1. Dominic Charles in turn 7 is second. 10 is P3. Charles is second, 0.4 behind Damien Hall. Y. Wilson in turn 8 is third, 0.8 behind Dominic Charles. Damien Hall in turn 9 is first, 0.5 ahead of Dominic Charles. Dominic Charles in turn 1 on lap 3 is P2, 0.3 behind Damien Hall. Is P3, 0.7 behind Dominic Charles. Dominic Charles in turn 10 is second, 0.3 behind Damien Hall. Simmons in turn 5 is 6th, 0.3 behind Kadeem Mohammed. Damien Hall is P1. Damien Hall is now third. Y. Wilson is first. Y. Wilson in turn 9 is first. Orlando Morris is P2. Damien Hall is third. Barbados in turn 7 is second, 0.5 ahead of Damien Hall. Orlando Morris lost second to Damien Hall. Dominic Charles in turn 10 is P4, 0.4 behind Orlando Morris. Dominic Charles passed Orlando Morris for P3. Y. Wilson is P1. Dominic Charles in turn 7 is third. Best lap is a 0:58.177. 0:290 off the fastest lap. Y. Wilson in turn 10 is first battling Damien Hall. Boswine Wilson lost P2 to Dominic Charles. Damian Hall is P1. Best lap is a 0:57.887. Orlando Morris in turn 5 is 4th, 0.1 ahead of Boswine Wilson. Boswine Wilson is 7th. Dominic Charles is 6th. Damian Hall is P1. Kadeem Mohammed in turn 7 is 2nd, 0.4 ahead of Orlando Morris. Dominic Charles from Trinidad and Tobago in turn 10 is P6, 1.0 ahead of Boswine Wilson. Orlando Morris is P3. Best lap is a 0:58.62. 0.833 off the fastest lap. Robert Simmons is 3rd. Charles in turn 10 is P6. Dominic Charles is now 6th. Damian Hall from Barbados in turn 5 is P1. Dominic Charles is 7th. Damian Hall is P1. Kevin Johnson from Barbados in turn 5 is 4th, 0.3 behind Robert Simmons. Oswine Wilson is P5, 0.7 behind Kevin Johnson. Oswine Wilson was 1.4 faster last lap. Kevin Johnson is P4. Robert Simmons is third. Johnson on lap 13 is fourth, battling Robert Simmons. Johnson lost P4 to Oswine Wilson. Dominic Charles from Trinidad and Tobago got turn 10 is P7. 0.7 behind Orlando Morris. Kevin Johnson in turn 2 is 7th, 3.1 behind Dominic Charles. Dominic Charles is 6th. Turn 4 is first. Best lap is a 0:57.338. 0.443 off the fastest lap. Dominic Charles is P6. Dominic Charles passed Orlando Morris for P5. Orlando Morris is P5. Orlando Morris is now P7. The leader has just finished the race. Damian Hall finished first. Kadeem Mohammed finished P2. Robert Simmons finished third. Oswine Wilson finished fourth. Oswine Wilson finished P4. Kevin Johnson finished P5. Dominic Charles finished 6th. Orlando Morris finished 7th. Orlando Morris finished 7th. Dominic Charles finished 6th. Damian Hall finished first. H from the northeast. Orlando Morris from Barbados is first. Dominic Charles from Trinidad and Tobago is P2. Kevin Johnson from Barbados is P3. Oswine Wilson is P4. Robert Simmons is 5th. Kadeem Mohammed is P6. Damian Hall is 7th. Orlando Morris is first. Orlando Morris is first. Dominic Charles is second. Race start. Damian Hall from Barbados in turn 2 is P4. Damian Hall is now 5th. Dominic Charles is 2nd. Oswine Wilson from Guyana in turn 7 is 3rd. Orlando Morris is P1. Lost first to Dominic Charles. Robert Simmons is 7th. Damian Hall is 7th. Damian Hall passed Robert Simmons for 6th. Dominic Charles is 1st. Orlando Morris is 1st. Orlando Morris is now 1st. Dominic Charles in turn 5 on lap 2 is P5, 3.2 behind Kevin Johnson. Oswine Wilson is P1. Is P2, 0.7 behind Oswine Wilson. Kevin Johnson is 3rd, 0.2 ahead of Orlando Morris. Dominic Charles from Trinidad and Tobago is 5th, 1.5 behind Orlando Morris. Orlando Morris was 2.1 faster last lap. Robert Simmons entering the pits is 7th. Robert Simmons from Barbados is 7th. Oswine Wilson is P1. Kadeem Mohammed from Barbados in turn 8 is P2, 0.7 behind Oswine Wilson. Kevin Johnson in turn 10 is P3, 0.6 ahead of Orlando Morris. Dominic Charles is P5. Oswine Wilson is P1, 1.0 ahead of Kadeem Mohammed. Dominic Charles is P5. Dominic Charles passed Orlando Morris for 4th. Oswine Wilson is 1st. Dominic Charles in turn 1 is 4th, 0.8 ahead of Orlando Morris. Kadeem Mohammed in turn 5 is 2nd, 0.8 behind Oswine Wilson. Johnson is 3rd, 1.5 ahead of Dominic Charles. Damian Hall in turn 1 on lap 6 is 6th, 0.8 behind Orlando Morris. Charles is P4, 0.6 behind Kevin Johnson. Oswine Wilson in turn 10 is P1, 0.6 ahead of Kadeem Mohammed. Dominic Charles on lap 7 is 4th, 0.4 behind Kevin Johnson. Passed Kevin Johnson for P3. Kadeem Mohammed is 2nd. Oswine Wilson in turn 5 is first, 0.8 ahead of Kadeem Mohammed. Kadeem Mohammed in turn 6 is P2, 0.3 ahead of Dominic Charles. Dominic Charles is P3. Dominic Charles passed Kadeem Mohammed for second. Oswine Wilson in turn 7 is P4, 0.6 ahead of Damian Hall. Damian Hall is P4. Dominic Charles is P1. In turn 5 is third, 0.4 behind Kadeem Mohammed. Kevin Johnson was 0.6 faster last lap. Charles in turn 10 is P1. Damian Hall is 4th, 0.3 behind Kevin Johnson. Passed Kevin Johnson for P3. Oswine Wilson is 5th. Damian Hall in turn 2 is 3rd, 0.6 ahead of Kevin Johnson. lap is a 0:57.131. 1:197 off the fastest lap. The leader has just finished the race. Dominic Charles finished P1. Kadeem Mohammed finished second. Kevin Johnson finished P3. Oswine Wilson finished P4. Dominic Charles finished P1. Kadeem Mohammed finished P2. Kevin Johnson finished P3. Oswine Wilson finished P4. Orlando Morris finished 5th. Orlando Morris finished P5. Damian Hall finished P6. Damian Hall finished P6. Dominic Charles finished P1.
Yeah, if they had 100% damage, that engine would blew it, for sure.
Oh my god.
Man, I real sour though, cause boy, I spent so much time to be able to put on these times, and then to just get take out in that first race.
Yeah.
Boy.
It's happened, B.
Yeah.
Wait, faster than Ricky? I think.
Oh. Hey.
Zero.
Listen. Oh my god.
That was a rough.
Yeah, I satisfied with that though. I pleased with that. I pleased with the outcome. A lot of respect to Dominic for sure for his performance, and then his act in the first race when he let me back, boy. Yeah, I feel real
Man,
pleased with that.
That just wouldn't have been a win, horse.
But listen,
all I wanted is to beat you on pace. That's it. Nothing more.
listen. I hear you. Hello. But you met this championship real good though, for
Hello.
real. Cause just know, right? I think I threw it there just know. Cause I was actually coming back. I had damage and everything, and the first couple of laps after the incident, I had to try and readjust the car. But then I catch a low rhythm. I started to catch back the main, and then I was up in the third. And greediness is what caused me to try and go for that second place. I could have hold off, but I overcooked it eventually, and I couldn't even believe it. When I eventually was like, what's going on here?
I could not believe it, dude. I was watching, so I was like a spectator in the car.
But I didn't even know
Damian
how far
Hall
back I
finished
dropped.
P6.
I dropped the last.
Yeah, you were last, cause you
Gee!
know, and
I think I was 7th in the first race, so I think you have me there. I think that's supposed to be the.
I don't think that's enough because you had extra points for the fastest lap and everything. Right, yeah. So you would have still had it. I already had it work out, I think, what I had to do, because after your incident, all I had to do is finish ahead of you, I think. And
Yep.
when I see you get into first, because it was actually when I started to catch back, I realized but Charles isn't in front yet. I realized that you was still trying to get past men. So I said, all right, I can just take my time. But then I started seeing you make moves and I had to push. So after I started push, now I realized wait, a man spin off and hand you the lead. I was like, what the friend? So I
I don't
started
know what
working
happened.
in my
I
head.
saw that. I saw that.
And it was like, all right, I got to come third, second. I got to come second now for sure to seal it. Third, I'll be all right. I was like, when I was coming down, I was saying to myself, that greediness, you know, that is greediness.
Yeah,
When
you
it
know, I
coming to the
crossed.
end, I was saying I could have let our man finish second. I could have let go, but I wanted to get as much
Not
points as
really,
possible to
no,
secure myself.
You mean
Yeah,
when you was
you know,
waiting for
I
that? No, you could have passed him. You know.
Jeez,
you
you.
know I had crossed the line with no fuel.
For real?
Yeah, because the way I calculated the fuel and set up my the way I was shifting, I was supposed to finish with about half a lap of fuel left.
Uh-huh.
And because I get takeout, I lost the momentum. So I had to use the extra gas to get back
Oh.
up to everybody. So the whole last lap, I think I had 0.8 liters to run that whole lap.
Oh my God, boy, that's saying else, yeah? Jesus.
Man, that
I
was
just pleased with
wild.
that one. I'm pleased with that for real. I cannot be mad at that at all. At all. That's like the tightest championship I ever had. I was ever in. Oh my God. Every little bit of thing happen. They get tackle early races, come back, you get disconnect, all sorts of different things happen. Just had the lead change twice or something. Huh? Big
Yeah,
man. This was so nice. This was so nice. Oh my God. This was so
man,
nice.
you give me the hardest fight I get in probably. I only stopped racing for about 2 years now, but in that
Oh
two
my
years, I think
God.
this was the hardest I ever had to fight for anything.
Jeez. It was a pleasure for real. It was a pleasure. Oh my
And
God.
you have me.
And I get
Plenty of
accustomed to
time.
different cars. Because I like to stick to one class, but this forced me to try other classes, and then I'm glad. I'm
Yeah,
glad
because
for
it
that.
had plenty cars. Like you would be quicker in one, I'll be quicker in the next.
Yeah.
But
Oh
what's
my
up for
God.
this last one? I say nah. I had to beat him. And
But you know,
when I
right?
see you do that
No
50,
joke. Huh?
I started going to read up the SR3 manual and all kind of things to find
What?
out to find out how to
Oh,
set
what
up
the
this
hell?
thing.
What the hell? You see, that's the level that the man at. I love that. I love that. Jesus, please. Oh my
Man, that
God.
was
But
good.
I know, like I get to know you over time, right? And from the time you message inside the group asking me how we get our time and asking about setup, you don't know setups. Double. What's that? I tell myself Dominic come in here today with something. But when the man pull up and do that 6, I was like, wait.
What's
I
I
I
can
know I
just
could do
hope you
probably a 8 if I get everything put together, but that 6 is a stretch. I almost did give up. I said, nah, boy. I gotta get this man in the race. I know that I can get off the line good, and I do it. Oh my God. I did feel so good when I got to start here, but then I started to have flashbacks to the last race now and that turn. I was like, oh
yeah.
my God, do not come inside, dog. Do not come inside. But it was good. It was good. It was good. It was good. It
What's
was good.
honestly, I was so my brake bias was real far forward. So
Uh-huh.
I thought you were gonna mash brakes the same time as me. I see you get on the brakes and I fly past and say, "What? We're
Yeah,
going
yeah,
on?"
yeah. Because I was playing it safe, but I do a shallow. I break shallow, but I always call it. I was playing it safe. I was playing it safe. I didn't want lock up. I didn't want make no